In the last quant update, we were looking at this potential dead cat bounce and descending triangle. Although what I did say is that after such a big push up, although we're measuring this push, it's retracing into the golden pocket over here. That's why I've made it gold. It's also the bear market box from 2 years ago now, from 2021 December. We've had this on the channel. And what we've been saying is that as long as we're below this, we're in a bear market. So over here, I flipped it green. We were bullish. We just needed to come back, test it as support, and onwards and upwards for the continuation. We fell straight back through it. I've had to turn it into a bear market box. And at the moment, once you come into it, you have been using it as resistance. What I did also mention in the last update is that we must use the fibs over here, and about halfway is going to be a pivot point. So from the bottom to the top, can you see about 127 all the way down to 120? What I would say though about the 618, we do have that 200 moving average here, and this could actually stop us from going lower. But yeah, we'll still mark out these levels. $110 is the deepest retracement before continuation. However, you can see here, you would be losing the 200. You actually have done this here where you lost the 200, signaling downtrend continuation. We were waiting for $100 to be lost for this other descending triangle over here. $100 was never lost. And so we gave this ascending triangle and this larger ascending triangle. And we have met this one's target. Of course, we gave that on the channel. We also have met the first target out of that, which is the golden pocket. And that's why we are stalling at the moment. Now, when you measure a big push up, depending on how strong and how much momentum is within this trend, you may stop at the 382. Actually, in this case over here, when we dumped down and retraced in the short term right there, that was the 382 fib we were struggling. You can see a long time to push through this zone over here, and that was the 382 fib. So could it be equally the same sort of pattern that we're recognizing in these last few months, where it may just be bouncing off that 382? We can see that the 20 moving average on the daily time frame has been holding, and we have been marking out a level for over a week now, saying that this level cannot be lost. We will go over that on the lower time frames, but that level has been $136. Guys, if you've been enjoying these updates, please do leave a comment underneath. We're almost at 5k subscribers, so please make sure to share these updates, and of course subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment and like, of course. Now, continuing with this, we see a bounce off that 382, followed by a very bullish candlestick. And yesterday, we were just dumping back down towards 20 to confirm that support. Yes, we have not yet tested it, but you are bouncing off this previous resistance over here. Can you see this resistance over here? You are testing it as support, so you don't actually need to come down to the 20 in this case. So I will be using other fibs, like from here to here. It's saying that there's a golden pocket here. So this is why going forward, we need to push through this to create the reversal wave and push through this large descending triangle's resistance to invalidate the potential scenario. We come all the way back down to here and then eventually lose the low. We do not want this to be the case. And of course, for this to not happen, we need to stay above this golden pocket, because after a big push up, we need to retrace. You don't have to come all the way down to there. Just explain, it can stop where it is right now. So that's why we need to see the follow through. We need to break the zero fib level, $163. Only then, that's when we can say, yeah, we're going to start to head towards $175 to $190. This is my next area of resistance. Can you see the taps over here, as well as this orange line, of course? So this area of resistance going forward, we're going to expect it to struggle to get through. Once it is through that, wow, amazing. It pretty much confirmed the reversal wave. Now, to confirm the reversal wave, what do you need to do? Push through the golden pocket, fall back to it as support. Look where you could be topping out, somewhere around there. Anywhere within here, you can top out. And then we'd reverse back to the golden pocket, get a nice retest of this location, make this the bull market box, turn it green. And as long as it holds as support, we will continue onwards and upwards. We do not want this to be the case. Another fake out where I have to flip this back into a bear market box. You come under, we're retracing back into it as resistance and continuing lower down, much lower. But we know that although this is what the early signs are saying, we can easily invalidate that. And I've just explained, hold above. Let's go to the lower time frames now. So we do have this green box. Make sure if you're enjoying this video to like it, of course. But we do have this green box measured from here to here in the last week, and we were saying at all costs we need to stay above $136 to get this continuation up to 160, beyond 160 to 170, 180 and 190, which was that massive box that I just drew when we zoomed out. Now yeah, to get the continuation up there, we can't lose this golden pocket. You can see slightly came below, but what held us up from, you know, collapsing, this 200 moving average over here. What I can actually also tell you is that you need to take out the zero fibs. So a loss of 136 as well as a loss of 127, that's the final nail in the coffin. We're going to have this much larger correction now. And going back to the daily time frame, let's see where those fibs were again. From the bottom to the top here, yeah, that's lining up very nicely with $127. The zero fib, we said you can actually go down all the way to there. If you're not losing it, we're not going lower. That's the neckline of this double bottom or ascending triangle over here. And so everything is looking good for the continuation for the moment. It's just that if we're shown the signs that we're pushing through below this, that's when it can start to get risky. And of course, a loss of $100 is very negative, guys. But of course, use it as opportunity. Probably not going to get it, as the moving averages are telling us this is what's going to hold us in our uptrend. You don't even need to come down to here. It's just saying as long as price is above $124, we should go up. So that's what the moving averages say. This is basically what I say in every video update, like this area over here. If you want to continue going up, you need to hold above it. So we were below, meaning if it closed under, we would have continued lower. But do you see how it reclaimed it? So now it wants to go on an upward trajectory. But we were measuring this push, finding the retracement. So this is also a push down. This will have a retracement level. So I'm going to get rid of these other fibs with the bullish targets. And we'll actually have some new targets. Look, all the way up there. So this is why I was talking about 190 going forward. However, what I must say is that you see we're struggling at the moment on the daily time frame, even on the 4-hour time frame with this golden pocket. We're just trying to reset now to continue higher. So this is why we need to create this reversal wave. It hasn't been done yet because we've measured from the top to the bottom. That's the push down. This is the retracement, and what should happen is another push down. Now this is where I said, okay, we need to hold that golden pocket at about 127. Remember, 120 to 127. So this could be an ABC because we're yet to break through the golden pocket. If we find a pivot right here, we may come a little bit lower, but remember, it's all about the 136 and 127. So as long as we are above this, even if we fall through now, we could actually reverse and come back up. So all I'm going to give you is a clearer I'll give you a clearer stance on this all. Just simply wait for the golden pocket to be taken out. This means, yes, we can dump, we can continue dumping, but in the future, whenever that may be today, we may dump for a week, and in 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, we may be coming back up to this level. But I'm just saying, once we are above this level of the golden pocket, which you see is $150, then we should get this continuation again back up to this yellow resistance. This is the next thing to tackle. This would be your push up. We'd have our golden pocket around somewhere here, and you retrace to go ahead and break it. If we again put a lower high, that could be a descending triangle where we head back down. So it's very it's coming to the tipping point, isn't it, right now? So these next few days and weeks are going to be very interesting. But yeah, if you want to even clearer a picture, just wait for that wick to be completely broken. You would be above that 786 fib, which could still act as resistance. Remember, this is the deepest you can retrace. So although we're talking about the golden pocket being here, you can still push up to there. And yeah, you're meant to hold this as support to continue up. But you could do something like this where you fail to hold it, flip it back into resistance as you're doing here, and dumping. So going forward, this area is going to be very key. It's also our bear market box. It's also that golden pocket. And again, to create the reversal wave, to head to much higher price targets beyond $250, back up to $400, we need to see this bear market box flipped back in support, and that is the level of $150 to $160. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment. We're almost at 5K, so make sure to share the updates, turn on those notification bell on. If you want to take action on the course, then of course message me on my Twitter. It's all linked down below. Louis Vibes _ is the new one. I am in the process of getting the old one, but for the moment, take up on the discount on the new one. It will only last till for the remainder of the week, and that's £100 on the course, which you get the community chat as well. And if you want to take the mentorship option, it's a little bit more, and that's because you get 10 hours of my one-to-one help for £500. Just message me on my Twitter and we'll get you started today. Thank you guys.